opinion maybe Roma Ghana for.
Yeah. My main sign ma Ghana for Aquaba Bunafi. Yen the various emission taxes. Nankopon, Ayanadum, or the Amana Dunko Kufad, and Yamia. Yes. Now, what the amount of my Ghana. Now, Aquasi, when I may me, Aquasime took you.
Who go club about you? There be me by Ghana, you would dear. There be. Go your people, Mawa. Me patch about what cities ye. Didn't you mean to me say? As I'm okay. And conformity be Bopo, we umber to your king. With this presentation, yes, no kind of never to done. Yes. Conformity baby, Umuyawa, Umba metro men, Ababu. But I see the okay, young for part in Tunch and Yem for Bibian Tunch. Niem beside the ordinary Ghanaian say. A no cray, say if you are covered tax in 2024. Yet, a no cray, say if you are ECOWAS levy. I would, yeah, okay. And for so bang and I will free COVID a year levy, no CCI woman. And for so bang, I will free COVID a year levy, ECOWAS woman. And for so bang, I free ECOWAS, no CCI woman. And for so bang, and I will free sanitation levy, yes, I did pollution, the Indiana Saba. And yet double a year tax and a buying engine war. It's where you say, oh, come we ya. Does it mean say I was so big baby because oh me there be MPP ni my buying was so o cassette by me say and call for air show TV station ya and in no time a call will come from above say this you be produce the audio but genuinely nyamesumuli asema what can you asema presenting hano e yasema eboa ama ye kekere wo man ema wo man konani ba yenhwe ne sa enti na ye yare no yenhwe ne sa enti na sabi ya dwene ne dabia ye retrogress mind okay
ya adwene ne konachi eno kure no ye mpese ye besom ye chi eno nti na ye yare enti all the same ye de ye say ye behwe de ye betinya ye na ma education kitwa
okay chomo ho mame
say Emmision Levy now with the abano.
Almost say, we are science teacher.
Yes.
We are professional teacher. What's science?
Yes, exactly.
I'm the best teacher Kumasi and Asante about science. Kwaku, that greenhouse in Unkron ban. She will farmer Ghana for good. It's a one baby. And I am the pa.
Sir, Munti Omudisa, a uniba.
Living a ban.
I say, because of pollution in your
yeah, water pollution.
Okay, good. Now, you can't pollution. The introduction of poisonous or harmful substances into the atmosphere. And they find pollution. Yes. And they find pollution. Now that pollution now you can watch them. It could be in the air. It could be on the land. It could be in water bodies. They are all pollutions.
Okay.
Now a niamana massa a riomuno. Harmful gases no ko wiemu asase so e na afia asase nsuo mu sa niamana e masa de ne ba no e no ye fe no pollutant
okay
those substances na ye de say wiem ye de say asase so ye de say nsuo no ye fe no pollutant enti example se wo bi ekọ nsuo a ekine da baabi na enam wo mu a enam no fishes no more nsuo mu no omo natural environment
okay
there is oxygen in the water and until that living organism find a mad fish no otimi survive wo nsuo no there's oxygen in water exactly so if you immediately you pollute that water
what the DDT
exactly
ekoguma
yes ombewu they will find it difficult to breathe. Harmful substance has been introduced into the water.
Okay.
Are you getting it? A very dangerous substance of which is not comfortable for those living organisms at that environment. Almost experiencing that harmful substances, and for that matter, they will die. Yes, because indirectly, now I would do now with the goons, I would do any effect of pollutant. Are you getting it?
Okay.
Yes. Now, on this note, there are so many things that happens immediately you introduce pollutant into any environment. For instance, when you introduce pollutant into any environment, number one, the gas, the air in the atmosphere, it changes. Yes, and Timino Tias is here. For instance, if I introduce any bad
Obi yim from Abonia.
It is I'm just me yim from
yes,
I will pollute the environment.
Some from another than the woman.
Exactly.
And yes, some
and your woman is harmful to your health. Yes, I have. Yes. Excellent. Yes, very harmful. And I say pollution is the introduction of poisonous or harmful gases into environment.
No problem. Yeah, I need you in aspirant.
Now, when these pollutants are introduced into the atmosphere, now, when God created the world, because of the nature of the planet, the arrangement of the planet, now the earth goes around the sun.
Okay.
Now the sun is situated in a certain point that God created it to be static. So science shows that the sun does not move. No, it is static. It is static. The other planets. No, the sun doesn't move. The sun is static. Or no, your time. Yes, in science. And when God created the sun, two responsibilities God gave to the sun. Only two. One, to produce heat. And two, to produce light. So these are the two major work of the sun. Yes, that is the work. So the heat that the sun produces, nobody can get closer to that source of heat. You can't venture. And for that matter, in God's own wisdom, He has given man some certain planetary bodies to cover or absorb that heat, the ultraviolet rays from the sun, so that man can live on some of the planet. Remember, those planets that we are talking about or of, they are 8. Yes. Now we have Mercury, Mars, Venus, Earth, and the others, Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, and the others. So they are in arrangement, and they are in the form of rings. And they move around the sun. They move around the sun. They rotate. Yes. And yes. Aviano or static. Yes. Yes. And the earth it rotates on its own. Or one case I was paying. Yes. There onko eti one globe there be on globe that globe na esi ho. What's the globe is the world. Globe na dey bi shira pampam sa. Eti ye nkwala na ye didi agro. Unwan na that o jira fa ko
timi aboy with video one na ewom.
Eti won say globe na si fa ko but o twa no ho. That is how the earth does. O jira fa ko. It spins on its own axis. O twa no ho. Yes, in a gradual process. Yes,
Asia.
Yes, exactly. In that order. Na nyame boy no hu say no. Me the Mercury, me the Mars aba. Now the Mercury and the Mars, because the Mercury is closer to the sun, science says that a planet nobody, no living organism can stay on that planet.
Mercury,
yes, because it is closer to the first one, closer to the sun. Nobody, you can't. You can't venture. Nobody. No, don't talk about living thing. Even non-living things, when they get closer, they will melt. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So after that, and now me say we are not more to you. Some of the ultraviolet rays from the sun, they do penetrate from the Mercury to the Venus. The second one. Yes. And science tells us that the second one, nobody can stay there.
Okay, and also
because of the temperature over there, and there is no life over there. Now, upon to the point to say, still some of the sun rays are penetrated through the Venus, and then made the third planet by Nefan Assassin. It's a question ye. Aviano, Nanko tried the Mercury and Venus. I observe heat from the sun, and to the Abbas a negligible. Because the Mars, the Mercury, and the Venus, sometimes about 12 o'clock. Now,
easy.
It is like what the 1% of a Viano at the bus as we saw, and nobody can live here. But environment here, it is comfortable because all the comfortability in terms of a near woman nipa team survival, a more team survival. I'm talking about the oxygen, I'm talking about water, I'm talking about air, but other planetary bodies, some of them they don't have it. Now, upon everything, now me boss are 8 planets in every year, and now some man to protect man. What they are be saying, we I say ceiling. Your friend the ozone layer. Eti ozone layer also still esa boa e masad a wiana race na eba no e truth me yeden eti. Now, the more you introduce pollution into the atmosphere. For instance, we see from factories. A very poisonous. A fool we see a very poisonous. The more na sanya mano ekosro no. Na ozone layer na me dia kata wiem no.
Na show kakra. MCR MY with video one one nsema oka no na entimi nye wemfa. Na
ozone layer na hata wiem ho no. Na science say a deplete. It is a depletion of the ozone layer. Abra ehino afa ebeduru baabi no awia no rate na wode ba saase we so ebeye more man cannot live enti die ne ebetimi aye se de ebetimi protect
enti galamse nua na ye twatu gu
excellent akona me bai
mercury
excellent enti mercury na nkofo de galamse no don't forget so pollution no the river is also agent etu pollutu nsuo na eti nanadu dan kwakufado ne nkofo no ye galamse ni nyina no won fa tax nto wo so mercury the use of the mercury
no nya use
yes so the car tax atu car use so won fa tax nto factories okotema hwe wie ma untimi ntina
yeah
but ogun wisie no eye causative agent me patro galamse mercury na omde ye galamse no eye pollutant essential
ene obi nu bia obewo abofra
yes.
Now, deformity.
Yes, it is about this. It is what the tax way bar is very dangerous for the lives of Ghana. It is minu yabaya day and yet miatina, near Kasa, etia, and near Bia, and men nipa, a huchi, a wasasiso. And yet, out to his young wow. And a containing carbon monoxide in Sanyamano. No, and near activities bebre. Now, assassin or move from Museno. They are causing pollution to the land. Yes, assassin. You have to go. Now, and do you know what it does? The more now the sun rays in a ban, the more now environment, the air is being polluted. Now, I think carbon dioxide now what in or try to absorb because the trees, the plant, they absorb sunlight from the sun.
Okay.
And then they use it together with water and other minerals to manufacture their food. And they find photosynthesis.
Okay.
So what it does is that the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and no wafa no idea no idea nsuo no idea no na aduane no mpacho de no wie pe afei ebeye man and trees interdependence
obia no na aduane awie
yes man
oba be ma bila me mama ni
exactly eti die aduano ye wie nyina no do obeto aguo no man takes it
de aduano de beba no
yes
na me mafa
man takes it na die nipa nso yanso system no so beto aguo no na aduana fa eti plants gives human beings carbon dioxide plants gives human beings oxygen. And then human beings also introduce carbon dioxide into the atmosphere.
Okay.
Now plants na use no the energy. It's man and human beings or man and trees. We are interdependent.
Okay.
I depend on you and you also depend on me. So the more you cut down trees, you are killing your population in your environment. Yes.
And forestry.
Yes.
Etiwa forest.
Forest. Yes. Na panyini bi ehu nyansa wo mu da
se ma untumi gro mi sempretre ko ja me avonyo lago ya wusu krom ko sam ko boa wo twani na to agu
enti panyini bi ehu nyansa se wo ku ne ma e wo man nim
omo na eku ya
yes they are killing us because omo twanua ni nyina agu e beduru ba untumi nwome
ba oku wie no asanso the tax asabra se na wo send titi
that is the dangerous thing. So in 2023 na na dan kwa kufa do say ka tu wisie no emwa ema wo man ne nkoso na chatu we simple there nke the list of all idea e was a ba ban bitiri aban a we aban a wo plan no chatu we see tax e the list of all ideas e was nke ba ban bitiri but we what the saade ne ba ya wo to ne din at 1112 and no was say what the budget to an obesha free February 1st 2024 etimino kase and the parliament ajatu e masisi aka to we emission tax no e ye adwuma e wo my ganem say adentia na the reason na what kind akwasi okay can reason no the reason also can am nche wade bi wa
see the Ghana Revenue Authority (GRA) has announced that the Emissions Levy Act 2023 Act 1112, which imposes a levy on carbon dioxide equivalent emissions on internal combustion engine vehicle, will come into effect tomorrow, which is February 1st, 2024. Anyway, the Emissions Levy is in line with the government effort aim of tackling greenhouse gas emissions to promote the use of eco-friendly technology and green energy, improving environmental management while controlling general level of air and water pollution.
Good. The ecosystem, the system that we live in, the system your team is here. I was so person about buying. And you can't to receive in kwa. And you can't to receive in kwa. And what the tax about so galam safe one eh. Don't forget, my catcher say there were different types of pollution. There were air pollution, there were water pollution, and there were land pollution.
Kokuna ni emba konsone say obase move to electronic cars. Na Ghana car ya use petrol diesel ya tubu na we ayanu yi.
Na ye jai. The electronic cars what the aba.
Bisane.
Away. And what say myopic ideas. Myopic ideas. And then penny for say you call these people leaders of war. Some for your film say Council of the NDM.
Council of State.
Do they sit down and advise?
Council of State.
Do they sit down and do proper idea plan?
But just got 4 billion. Council of State.
Because there are certain ideas here. Young kola young real Lincoln University of Harvard. I see this idea me how?
Can on for my.
Can my? Now by your day at me say when this one who say o person use electronic
or now.
These people, in fact, they have myopic ideas. And they don't deserve to be leaders in a country. Ghanaians, it is high time. Hey, me say, woman dog with the politician. And now me catch them. Me say, forget about the source of Kwasibediaku. The source of the money, and you was them. Share, say development, you know, and you know, cross over to me and one more mine now expanding. Freedom. Me patwa, and you know, cressa. Say, obetimi abie nyuma ama menu mienu ye ho atoye ama wo se oba obetimi atwa neka afa obi a obọ Ghana kro no bia no obefesi mra eye no kresa because these people the same abekromunsa me say enna nkofo ka say na obi ye driver ni hwe taxes a wodi agu ayiso
vehicle income tax for commercial drivers
VAT
petroleum levies
petrol VAT
what sanitation pollution levy what environmental exercise levy a tax where we are send petroleum tia ECOWAS levy what COVID tax ya diamano and son was about with this emissions levy with this February come 5 na year
who your president are you okay with this?
February 5.
And the finance minister will lead us to this idea where brown. Won't you can be film? Number 2, what is the use of ECOWAS to pay tax to them? Omu is sheepishly toothless dog.
Yeah.
What do they do? What do they offer to the economic community?
40 years.
What do they offer to you as a Ghana, as a nation? Nanu ya matese yesi nkrobia te wo mu Burkina Mali ate no ho
Guinea ka ho
yeah when na ku detach ni si wo yes nanu me say enwa na me hwe story bi online sa nkro we yesi sisi omu timamufo ni bose adan ya nhyehyeye papa na omu di begu
kwamu no
afei de omu celebrate say ebetia ya
na dan kwaku fado akasa e Australia na 3 days say oba woni tinibu omu be hwe no masa kan omu abomi obrombo beja omu
they wouldn't join because first when ni wo mu so ECOWAS first when e wo so ECOWAS ya tie e na dan kwaku fado ni MPP party hwe taxes omu di agu ye so enne wunya wo bi ma ni nka bi ma wo na mom when you go on strike the National Labor Commission ebe catch us say we strike now okono come home
yeah
yes obe catch us say come home it me catch us say ye nyina yete asisi ano akwasi ne ma bi wo ho a ya but all said and done hey Ghanaians pushing on keep on pushing on these taxes what the man family adraba for njimtu wo ye di no mo famegu ye so o mo family See Bafuka.
Yabafuka.
Famra. Now for Yaso, the labor union yankan humo. Then we give the abide the autonomy.
Now
for young shadi.
Okay.
Send me on
also brought I am to me and Fafrano Bayer, me and Sign 9B. Now I am to me and Sorin Free Jumadi and see Sima Bayer, a Jumia Nubi Junumbi.